Hi everyone, this is Kiran. Today in this video I'm going to show you how you can define entities in a new way using annotations. It's called as contextual entities. Here is the documentation that has detailed information on how to do that. But just to demonstrate it, I'm going to do a live demo where I'll be following these steps. So I created a workspace, an empty workspace called Annotate Entities. I just named it Annotate Entities. Basically, it's empty at this point. And then I created a single intent, and I've created an intent. I just call it info, and then I'm gathering information. So I guess it's not very intuitive name, but let's just go with it. So I have a few entries here as samples that I've used for this intent, right? So I'm going to show you how you can use this to quickly build a very well annotated system. So let me do that for you. First step is that we'll have to import the intent file. I'm going to select uh, the intent file, and then I'm going to import it. And I'm sure most of you already know how to do this. So here are all the entries for it. Now let's go back, and I'm going to create a couple entities. I've already created is the enable the system entity number. So in this scenario, let me first demonstrate that. So yeah, it's training, so let's give it some time to train, because I've just imported all the examples for the intent, so it's training right now. If I enter something like this, so the system, because the system entity has been enabled, it will capture both of these as numbers. But in reality, what I want to do is I want to be able to capture this 22 as the age and 0 as number of kids, right? So let me show you how we can do that without doing any patterns, without doing any complicated annotation outside the assistant space. So let me add a couple of entities. One, I'm going to call it as age. I'm not going to add any examples because these are all numbers. And then I'm going to add another entity, maybe num underscore kids. Okay. In our simple example, those are the two ones that I want to capture. So now I go back to my intents, and as you can see, Watson has already started training, but now I'm going to show you how the annotation works. So I'll start annotating uh, the the examples one by one. All I have to do is double click, and I should get the, okay, there we go. I should get that. Yes. Okay. First, as you can see, I'm finishing up the age first, and then I'll switch to the number of children. Okay, so that's the age, and then I will start annotating the number of children. So I type in, there you go, kids. Okay, okay, that's the last one. Okay, so now we have annotated, I think this one is left out. So you can see here it's highlighted in blue. So I know which ones I have annotated and which ones I haven't. So now, yeah, pretty much I've covered everything. I can actually go and look. Uh, Actually, I can even go from here. Let me show you that. And then I can say go to age, right? So that will take me to the entity, and then it will show that it has actually, actually saved the exact values. It's not that important for us, but you can see how, they are related. So um, I can even add synonyms if I want to. In this case, being a number, it's not that pertinent for us. So Okay, so let the system first finish the training part, and then let's go back in there. Here is the sentence. Okay, so let me try that. So here is a sentence that, as you can see from here, none of these actually match. So I have one sentence which says I'm 41 years old. It kind of matches with it, but it doesn't have the extra part. I have 0 kids. That part is probably, maybe this one is probably the closest one, right? I have 1 kid. So let's see if if it's smart enough to capture that in spite of no example, right? Perfect. There you go. So as you can see here, even though I have not put a perfectly matching example, it's still able to pretty much, as you can see, the system number is anyway capturing it, but it is very smartly able to annotate. It has created a machine learning model, and that it's able to annotate the 0 as the number of kids and the 22 number as my age. So perfect. So that's a quick video for you guys. Just to wanted to highlight how it's as simple as that to be able to start building your entities. Thank you very much for watching this video.